In the heart of Meadow Valley lived 3 pig brothers, not of construction, but of invention. Young Pip loved speed, Percy cherished artistry, and elder Preston trusted only in strength and precision. Their shared workshop was a constant buzz of creativity and chaos. Hear the, boomed the town crier. The Great Meadow Invention Fair approaches. A grand prize for a device to protect our harvest from the fearsome windy wolf. A murmur of worry and excitement went through the crowd. This was the ultimate challenge. Pip's mind raced. Speed is key, he squealed, already sketching his creation. The straw spinner would be fast to build and spin even faster, a whirlwind to fight a whirlwind. He didn't waste a single moment on second thoughts. Percy, however, sought inspiration in nature. He knew strength wasn't just about force, but resilience. He envisioned a shield woven from the strongest, most beautiful wood in the forest, a perfect blend of art and function that would bend but not break. Meanwhile, Preston was already deep in calculation. Haphazard methods invite disaster, he muttered, drafting his masterpiece. The brick Bastion Blower would be an immovable fortress of science, designed with meticulous detail to withstand any force the wolf could possibly summon. By the end of the first day, Pip's creation was taking shape. He bound straw, lashed twigs, and in a flurry of activity, the core of the straw spinner was complete. Almost done, he cheered, wiping his brow with a dusty hoof. Percy's progress was more aesthetic. He had selected the perfect timber and was now absorbed in carving elegant details. Every piece must have character, he sighed contentedly, appreciating the smooth curve of a single, perfect component. Preston's work was methodical. He hadn't even touched the mechanical parts yet. A foundation of solid brick and reinforced mortar was being laid with unwavering focus. To him, what lay beneath was just as important as the machine itself. Time for a test, Pip yelled, pulling a cord. The straw spinner roared to life, a golden blur. But then, with a loud thwomp crack, it shuddered, spat out a chunk of itself, and fell silent. Undeterred, Pip simply shrugged and started grabbing more straw for repairs. As dusk fell, a long, mournful howl echoed from the peaks. The windy wolf, a shiver ran through the valley. The sound was a chilling reminder of the deadline and the destructive power they would soon face. Percy had made progress. The elegant wooden frame of his sturdy stick shield was assembled. It was a marvel of natural carpentry, each joint flowing smoothly into the next. It was, he thought, a work of art. Preston's workshop was a symphony of industry. With the foundation set, he now worked with metal. Sparks showered the floor as he welded the heavy steel skeleton of the machine, creating a frame of uncompromising strength. Done, Pip announced to no one in particular. He had patched up his machine, added a few decorative flourishes, and considered his job complete. With plenty of time to spare, he decided a well-earned break was in order. The beauty of Percy's design was becoming its weakness. The natural curves of the wood didn't fit together as planned. A crucial joint cracked under pressure. It has to be perfect, he groaned, his artistic vision clashing with engineering reality. Seeing his brothers struggle, Preston paused his work. Artistry is noble, Percy, he said gently, but it must be supported by a strong spine. Here, let me show you how to brace the joints without sacrificing the shape. True beauty lasts. Preston's advice was the spark Percy needed. He spent the next few hours reinforcing his wooden shield with hidden metal supports and clever joinery. Now, his sturdy stick shield was not just beautiful, but truly robust. At last, Preston's machine was complete. The brick Bastion Blower stood like a monument to hard work. Its engine hummed with contained power, ready for the ultimate test. Preston nodded once, satisfied. The morning of the fair arrived, crisp and clear. The 3 brothers set out. Pip practically skipped, his lightweight device in tow. Percy's was heavier, but it was Preston's mighty contraption that required all their combined effort to move. The fairgrounds were buzzing. Squirrels showed off acorn shelling devices, and beavers displayed self-building dams. But all eyes kept nervously scanning the mountains, waiting for the real judge to arrive. Pip presented first. "Behold," he announced with a flourish, "the Super Straw Spinner 2.E. It's light, it's fast, and it's ready to dance with the wind." His presentation was full of energy and charm, winning over the crowd. Percy's sturdy stick shield drew a different kind of appreciation. The judges admired its seamless blend of natural beauty and hidden strength. "Remarkable craftsmanship, young pig," one of them noted. Preston's presentation was less of a show and more of a lecture on physics and engineering. "Its aerodynamic design and reinforced brick base will create a Venturi effect, redirecting and amplifying the opposing airflow," he explained calmly. Suddenly, the sky darkened. A roar like a hurricane filled the air. On the ridge, the windy wolf appeared, a monstrous cyclone of fury, its eyes glowing as it fixed its gaze on the golden fields of wheat. The wolf drew a colossal breath, the very air seeming to bend towards its powerful lungs. The fair fell silent, every creature holding its breath in anticipation of the devastating blast to come. The wolf exhaled. A gale-force wind slammed into the fairgrounds. Pip's straw spinner didn't stand a chance. It exploded into a million pieces of straw, a minor design flaw. He shrieked as he was blown away. Amused, the wolf took another, deeper breath. This was no mere puff. This was a tempest. The wind howled with renewed fury, aimed directly at the next line of defense. The wind hit Percy's shield with the force of a battering ram. The wood groaned, the beautiful joints straining. For a moment it held, but with a final, sickening crack, it splintered apart. Percy grabbed Pip, and they both scrambled towards Preston's invention. "Enough!" roared the wolf, unleashing its ultimate attack. A focused, terrifying torrent of wind shot across the meadow, a force of nature so powerful it seemed nothing could possibly stand in its way. But Preston was ready. He threw the master lever, and the brick Bastion Blower roared to life. It met the wolf's gale with an even greater one of its own. The two winds collided with a thunderous boom, and the windy wolf, utterly overpowered, was sent spiraling away, disappearing over the mountains. Silence, then an eruption of cheers. The harvest was safe. Pip and Percy looked at their brother with newfound respect. As the mayor awarded them the grand prize, they stood together, three inventors who learned that while speed and beauty have their place, nothing beats the strength of a solid plan and hard work. Thanks for your listening, and subscribe for more storytelling.